Morning, y'all. I don't know. Are we live? All right. Good morning, y'all. How are you? How are you all this morning? Yeah. So today we're just gonna do like a quick little breakfast or whatever. We're gonna do um, French toast. Gonna toss some bacon in the oven now. Eggs. And if you were here for the very first um, episode, we made our own strawberry dressing or syrup. So that's what we're gonna do today as well. I'm gonna go ahead on and do that. And as always, this show, this episode is depending on how Miss Mamas let us do what we do. Because we work around her schedule. So, without further ado, so how y'all doing today? By the way, hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. All right, I'm back. So, how y'all been doing? How was y'all week or whatever? Hopefully everyone had a good week and stuff. It was a good week for me. I can't complain. Can't complain. But I don't necessarily have like maybe I should, but I don't necessarily have like pre-planned conversations. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I guess I kind of do, but it's never like definite or definitive or anything like that. So I guess before I could get into that, yesterday, I'm sure you heard or saw like the thing with Trump. I like Trump. I do. I do. I can't say that I don't. Um, yeah, I can't say that I don't like Trump or whatever, but I will say this, just to toss that out there. I feel like, actually, before I do the bacon, I'm gonna get my mix going to let my bread soak for my French toast. I'm actually gonna do that first and foremost. But yeah, like I was saying, um, what I was saying. That's funny. Um, I like Trump. And one of the main reasons that I like him is, he kind of, he do his own little thing and he, says what comes to his mind and all that good stuff. Like maybe all the reasons why everybody liked him, right? But, and I'm definitely 110 out of 10 could be wrong. But I just, something about Trump this time around, this campaign, or whatever. Well, it's not a campaign no more. This presidency term, he just seems very like He seems like It seems like he's not operating on his own like time. Like it's like it's almost like he a mascot. Let me just say what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I just almost feel like he a mascot. Like he the president as far as we concerned. You know what I'm saying? His face is up there, but I almost feel like somebody's pulling his strings, And that's honestly what's shocking me the most, because just that, just to even think that, it's because Trump is, Trump his own man. So to even be thinking somebody is controlling Trump, pulling Trump, treating him like a puppet is quite shocking. But he just don't seem like, he's still being, a little loud, obnoxious, you know, being who he is. Don't get it twisted. Um, but he just seems. Mm. But anyway, so I said all that to say this thing that happened yesterday in the White House or whatever with the guy Zelensky or whatever. That was a hot mess, if you want my opinion. What in the world was that, child? Like, them people was in the hooping and hollering. And you know what it made me think of? It made me think of like a podcast. I said, since when the White House turned into a podcast episode? Because I guess maybe they try new things to engage us, this new generation or something. But that was just a hot mess to me. Everybody's like, yeah, Trump, he showed what America's about, and yada yada yay, and he might have did. Now I'm gonna be honest, disclaimer, I didn't watch the whole thing. I only saw like a few little sound bites here and there. But it just seemed like a S show, a crap show, shit show to me. It did, I don't know. And then the one guy asked, why aren't you wearing a suit? You don't feel the need to wear a suit? And they're like, what? What is this? Everybody's saying the man disrespectful, and maybe before I speak on it officially or formulate like a real opinion, maybe I should just watch it or whatever, because for what I seen, that was a mess. I'm sorry. That was a hot mess. And for our pancakes, and remember, this is our cheat day. Yeah, all week long, I try to eat sensibly. The weekends, I do not. Well, for the most part, I ain't gonna say I just be out here like balling out of control, because I don't. But like I said, I will have me some pancakes if I want to. And today, I'm not gonna have pancakes, but I am gonna have me some brioche French toast. And I'm right now letting my bread, my brioche, my French toast, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna let it soak while we're waiting before I get to it officially. I'm gonna put the bacon on. But anyway, so back to what we was talking about. So I just seemed like that little Trump thing was just a whole crap show. I don't know the terms under why that man came to the White House. I don't know what they agreed upon up front. I don't know. All I'm saying is, from what I saw yesterday, what I've been seeing thus far, and I haven't really, really, really dove deep into it. I gotta get like crazy rich real fast. That's all I got. I rather come up with me some millions out of nowhere. Like, I need to get rich fast, because I don't know, it's just something. It's just something just don't seem right. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those conspiracy theories. I'm not. But just stuff is just weird. Like the whole Elon dictating everything, and he ain't nobody president. He got all his money. So he run the show, and I guess that's why I said I need to hurry get me somebody, so I can't be dictated to, because it's these rich people world, honey. These rich people is doing what they want to do and how they want to do it. They calling their homeboys to come from across the globe, to have a chit chat, and they call it diplomacy. I don't know. I don't want to go all deep into that. It's just, all I'm saying is, I gotta come up. I need to find some kind of can opener, self-cleaning mop, I need to invent a new stove. I gotta figure something out. Hell, let me go figure out how to build cars because I something has to give so I can, be prepared for whatever these people got going on. They over here talking about they threatening World War III. What? Just the other day I had watched what's the show? The movie. Um it's a war movie. What is that? What the freak? Pearl Harbor. I just watched that. And I don't know, it just was on my thing, and I was like, I ain't seen this in years. Like I watched it before, but I hadn't seen it. I probably since I was in high school or something. So my eyes, the lens that I looked at it today, or just a couple of days ago, was completely different from when I looked at it from being, a little teeny bopper. And I was just thinking to myself, what if we had a war like now? Like I got what? I'm not prepared to be surviving a war. Like, can you imagine a war? You feel me? I can't. I don't even want to imagine a war. That is so bananas. So fast forward, like I said, I watched this a couple weeks ago. Fast forward, these people talking about, oh, you gambling, World War III, hush. You being disrespectful. You ain't in no position to talk. Let me, what? That's how my uncles them talk. What happened to class and, I'm always on here joking about this, the Ghetto Fabulous show. This is the Ghetto Fabulous show, and I'm talking about, I ain't talking about my little shows. I'm talking about United States of America. We looking like the Ghetto Fabulous people from what I'm looking at. Trump is very much Ghetto Fabulous, and I like him, like I said, but he is giving Ghetto Fabulous. He is definitely giving Ghetto Fabulous things. I don't care what you say. Trump is giving ghetto. And his little sidekick, VP, where he came from. He all in the mix. Why are you litigating this in front of the American people? I didn't know the VP spoke during when the president's in the room. I thought they just sit back. Like I don't really remember hearing Biden talk when he was, VP to Obama. When Obama was in the room. I don't really remember, who the hell was before them? Whoever Trump other VP was, like I don't remember all these VPs chit chat. Now I know Bush the son. Like I watched the whole movie with about the VP. I don't remember these people names. I can't remember that man's name, but I did hear low key he was running it, but Bush was just the face of it all. But I was super young, so I don't really remember all of that. But he was still running it behind the scenes. Vance was sitting right there talking about, why are you litigating this in front of the American people? Well, you can. Y'all brought the man in front of the American people. What are you supposed to do? Y'all wanting to go live in the middle of the living room. I said, child, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. I don't know what America got going on right now. Like I do not. So anyhow, let me go ahead on and get my strawberries cut up, y'all, because we're going to make us some strawberry syrup. My name is Benny, and I ain't in Russia. I don't know nothing. Ukraine, Bosnia. I don't know nothing about nothing. Please leave me out of it. Please leave me and mine out of it. I don't know what these people got going on. I appreciate, what I'm saying, my country keeping me safe. But I guess what I'm really trying to say, the way they was talking to that man, I just want to know, is it safe for real to bring a highly elected official over here and just talk trash to him publicly. Like who? I'm sure they get dirty down and dirty behind the scenes. I'm sure who knows all kind of cat hairs be flying, but publicly, everybody was like, "Oh, he humiliated him. He this and that." Is that safe to do? Like, do we know all Zelensky homeboys? Like, do we know all what he capable of? Like, if if we saying he's like weak enough to we can handle him like that, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying, do we really know that for sure? Like, do we really know? Like, we don't. I don't know. I see that type of stuff stresses me out because it makes me say like, what they putting us in? Like, stop. Like, do y'all jump behind the scenes like y'all been doing? Don't be trying to publicly humiliate nobody from no other country. Child, that don't stress me out. For real. I ain't even gonna lie. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I had other stuff to talk about. But that happened yesterday. That just hijacked my little plan. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this man, them doing all of this. I don't know. And everybody, yeah, show him. That's the way no, absolutely not. So these are my pre-strawberries that we're gonna make. I don't know if y'all remember what I told y'all. That soft syrup stuff that I made last time was so freaking good. Like, it was so good. Like I told y'all, I've never bought strawberry syrup in the first place. But it's so easy to make. It's like, why not just make it? And Saturday is my cheat day. So why not make it on my cheat day? And I can eat whatever I like. But yeah. Them people got us, honey, they doing things the wrong way. They just going about it the wrong way. I mean, I ain't never ran no campaign. I ain't never been president. I don't know. But I got common sense. And I just let me go. Let me move to what's next, y'all? What we been talking about next? Let me get out of this political stuff. Like I said, I know I had just watched Honolulu, Pearl Harbor. And all I knew when I saw that, we ain't got that I know of, a few yards down the road. I ain't gonna be able to run to no barn and pull out no plane and jump on it and shoot people up in defending my country. I don't have, I hope we do. I hope somebody know, so they do come. I just hope we're prepared as a whole, as a country, because I'm not prepared at all for a war. So I just want these folks to tread a little lighter or be a little bit more discreet when they're having these conversations, because that freaked me the hell out. That freaked me the hell out. I was like, hell, I be freaked out when all these hurricanes and all that junk be coming through here. But and have to deal with the aftermath of that. The heck, these people flagging. They doing too freaking much. Just too much. Goodness. But anyway, how y'all been? Yes, child. I was saying, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I ain't gonna say who I voted for, but what I will say is, I sure do miss when Biden was president. I won't be the first one to go on and say that junk out loud, because we weren't on this level of threat of whatever. We in a state of emergency, child, and this is too much for me. What is really happening? Like, Trump is just doing a lot. He been president 15 minutes. Like, goodness. Like, who? then you got the people who work for the country quitting because he asking, or his administration or whatever is asking them to do stuff that um that's beyond them and all of that, and they quitting. So I'm like, what is going on? I just don't remember all of this in the past. And then they show a picture of Elon. So I'm like, is it Elon? Like, what? Elon, it's the reason you can't run for president. Or can he run for president? Clearly he can't, because I'm sure if he could, he would. But it's a reason. Like, dang, leave stuff alone. That's why I like, you ever been paying attention. I like to cook stuff from scratch a lot. Because I just like stuff to be left alone. Leave stuff alone. Bothering stuff. Jeez. Oh, messing with the government and junk. Just messing with stuff. Leave stuff alone. I was riding by the hood the other day and they tore down one of our projects, or whatever you want to call it. Just leave shit alone. Just always bothering stuff. Yeah, though. But I guess that's where I'm at this week, y'all. Like I said, I had other little stuff I was gonna tell y'all, I guess we could get into that. I started my little workout thing. I started it 2 weeks ago. But it's like slow and steady because boo-boo. Just getting back in that saddle. I was working out good. I was on the roll before, you know what I'm saying? The big boom. Little mama wanted to show up and be present in the world, or. But honey, jumping back into that was a mess. But I can honestly say, remembering from the first time I had worked out, then I feel like I got the hang of it a lot faster. I can honestly say that. I feel like I did. But it's been a mess. I just started back weight training because I had stopped weight training. Well, I hadn't started. I was doing, what they call it, calisthenics. Whoa, that thing a little better. I had started doing those. And then I was like, all right, time to upgrade. And I picked up them damn weights, and honey. Let me tell you something. That was something else. I was like, oh my God. Can't be lifting weights. Nah, but that jump felt good though. In the end, it did. It felt real good. I felt real accomplished. And I felt good. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Getting right, getting back at it. Stay tuned. Just know I'm coming. I'm back. I am back, honey. I don't want y'all to think I lost it. But you can't lose what's in you, honey. It ain't on me, it's in me. You can't lose that, baby. Nah, but for real though, like, considering, now that I'm on this whole, because I ain't never really had to like lose weight. Like, I have to lose weight. I'm a little thick. And I seen somebody that was like, they did a 40-day fast. And I was like, oh, who? Like, I can fast for a few days, but 40? God himself will have to come here and chill with me for 40 days to keep that up. 40 days. And then they didn't just say 40 days, like they did a real like fast, like You know, some people do just fruits. Well, whatever. I don't know, but it was nothing but juices. It was straight liquid only. No, I'm. You know how they say you got to know yourself to know what you can and can't do. That's what I can't. I know you can do, and I don't want to be on here. You know what I'm saying? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's why I said he would have to come here. Because that is bananas. It ain't even so much I don't know about if I can't do it. I don't think I want to. Why would I want to go 40 days not eating nothing? Like, it ain't that serious. I lose my weight slowly but surely, honey. 40 days? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You could detox or whatever 40 days gonna do for you. I feel like 7 can do it, and I done 7, but 40, like, no, that is solely bananas. That's bananas. But I'm just joking, not really, but sort of. If I had like a nutritionist or someone to really like seriously like guide me through it, like hold my hand every single day through the process, I could. You know what I'm saying? But just doing it on my with my own knowledge in what I think I know, I knew. Cause I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna snuck up. And I remember I did a detox one time for 7 days. And I'm serious, y'all. Like it was a real one. Like it wasn't, you eat fruit, like I said, you nuts or berries or no. This was straight up nothing but I think it was lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and I think syrup in water, a little water, and I did that like a few times a day. And granted, I wasn't like starving. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I gotta eat, I'm gonna die. It wasn't like that. But what it was, when you seen food, your body was like, it was like, I was seriously like I said, my stomach wasn't growling. But when I saw, like, my son had made a bologna sandwich. That bologna sandwich looked like the best bologna sandwich in the world. I ordered pizza because they had to still eat just because I was on a diet. They wasn't, but I couldn't be like cooking and going on because I just, I couldn't do that and be going through this diet. So I had ordered them pizza one of the days. That pizza smelled so good. Like pizza had never smelled so good before in my life. That pizza smelled it so good. I was like, what? It was like the craziest thing ever. I was like, no. So the final of that story, when I was back, done with the little fast or whatever, what I can honestly say, what I can honestly say, when I was able to eat for real, and I took a big bite of pizza, because I think I got it again for them, and I ate some of that pizza. It did not taste good. It smelled. But when I bit it, when I took my first bite, it was like, damn, I shouldn't have ate it. I remember trying to eat some chips, and my body was so totally against it. It was like, ew. Like, I don't know. It actually took a long time for me to get back to eating them types of things. I still don't eat, like, I'm not a big chip eater. I ate chips when I was pregnant or whatever, but, I felt so guilty afterwards. But since I had her and before I had her, I'm not like, I still can't, get jiggy with a lot of it. But 40 days, somebody learn. 40 days, no. No. Okay, so let's go to the French toast. Sorry. Yeah. So tell me, have any of y'all ever did a 40-day fast? Or would y'all be interested in doing a 40-day fast together? I actually can't right now, but in the future, would y'all like? Would y'all be interested in doing it? Tell me. Tell me. Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to? Y'all wanna do it? Hold on. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Should I cook the French toast in butter, or should I just oil it? I'm gonna just oil it. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't cook French toast 1,000 times, but I don't cook French toast as often as I do pancakes. But it's still no excuse. I should know that. No excuse for that. No excuse in the word. No excuse in the word. Yeah. So what's on y'all agenda for today? What's on y'all agenda? What's on my agenda? Rest and relaxation. That's what I do. I just be resting and relaxing. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Un momento. Minoti. I ever seen that before. But yeah. I can tell y'all something that I am waiting on. Ooh, in March. So yeah, it's next month. It was supposed to be this month, but they pushed it. But Michael B. Jordan is coming out with a new movie. So I might even go to LA to a movie premiere night. That's how excited I am. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad he naming it. It's named that and it's all that weird stuff. I'm like, oh, why? You know what I'm saying? This is not Halloween. It's not October. In a nice spring, you come out with this dark movie. So I'm gonna watch it holding my Bible. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna pray before I go. But I'm going to see my man, and I am going to see my boo baby. Yeah, y'all. I am going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Yeah, so I was trying to think if I wanted to tell y'all about my good news. Yes, I received some really, 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 hope that that was a little extra. Really good news. Like, but I'm not gonna tell y'all today. You gotta tune in next week for the good news. But just know your girl is like excited. I'm ecstatic. I just that's So yeah, I was gonna tell y'all, like I said, I had planned on mentioning it at the very least. But then y'all president did that little podcast and it kind of like ruined it because it didn't ruin it. The good news is still good news. It's still great. But I just couldn't wait to get on here and talk about that instead. So I was like, this is worth discussion, you know? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So I know we're live here, but I just want y'all to know I am streaming on YouTube. And if you're tuning in from YouTube, what's happening? I'm not gonna be one of those people that be like, if you're here, hit that notification bell, click subscribe, drop me a like down in the comments. I'm not gonna be one of those people. I promise, because I just got it out the way just then. See, I snuck that in there, but I ain't doing it no more for real. I'm not gonna be like, share this video with your friends, tag somebody you love. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So all right, y'all, we finna go ahead on and get these French toast rocking and rolling. Kiki, do you love me? Y'all know what I end up doing, y'all. You know what I just did and realized? I forgot the egg. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna put the egg in the rest, and then we're gonna try it, see if it's better with egg mixture or without. Cause I gotta have it with the egg just in case I don't like them. Oh my goodness, how did y'all let me do that? What type of people are y'all? To let me not remember to put a darn egg in my stuff. I cannot believe y'all did let me do that. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. That's what my grandma used to do. Oh my God! When I told her I was pregnant with my first child, because I was amazed. That's what she did. She was like, mm, 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 mm. I was so scared. I was like, well, what the hell she gonna start doing when she finished doing all of that? Oh my God. Just thinking of that is kind of crazy. I don't tell people like a lot of stuff, but every time I do slip up and do that on my own, she informs me. I find myself remembering when she do it, and one time she always used to do it a little bit, but she showed up, ran that jump into the ground when I told her, I was having a baby, and it meant so much to me, and I was like, but yeah, when I admitted it, because she never asked me outright. She just kept asking me all the things that is the clue that you are. And so I just didn't lie. I was like sick or something a couple days prior. And she was like, oh, take this pill. Take some Advil or Tylenol or whatever it was. And I had read the bottle and it was like, don't take it if you're pregnant. So I didn't take it. I didn't tell her that. So days later, she asked me, she was like, well, did you take the medicine? I was like, no. Thinking that wouldn't be like a red flag or something. And then I don't remember what other little red flags it was, but she kept asking me like all these little things, but I ain't lying. I was like, no, yeah, no, but she didn't ask me straight up, is she pregnant? She didn't ask me that. And then it may not got no egg, but that thing pretty though. I think one of them was the obvious. The period came on, and I was like, no. She was like, when's the last time it came on? I don't know. And then she was like, mm, 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 mm. It's like I called my mom and told her I couldn't tell her like face to face, and she was like, "What did she do?" Oh, she hung up. She was like, "What? Baby, I don't have time for this." And she hung up. I guess she thought I was joking. I just took y'all down memory lane a little bit. But I gave y'all a little bit of memory lane. It's the reason I did that. Because that's all part of the good news. You know, you're probably like, well, what the hell? Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I ain't never did French toast without eggs in my mix. But it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna give me one of those things that I can pick it up and move. I mean, I guess I can move this too. I just don't want to. I don't want to move it. But it's I take my word for it. Let me just say that. But yeah, it's definitely looking real good. It's looking real good. Oh. I was like, what's this in my pockets? Got some money in there? Is there some money in there? Pull out a wad of money? But yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, our bacon is complete. Let's let that sit in there a little while. So, do we got any vegans in the house? Any vegans? I'm not a vegan. I'm not, because I eat meat. But I'm like veganish. You get what I'm saying? Like I could eat. I don't have to have meat. Though I do like bacon. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, oh, I just have to have it, and if it's it's there, I'm gonna eat it. But I can, especially if I had like a chef. Everything is this chef. If I get me a mess around and get me some money, and I can pay for me a chef. Woo! Boy, I'm it's all in pocket then. But yeah, if like I had a chef to prepare like all my meals, and they will prepare me a bunch of vegan food for me to eat every day, shit, I'll be vegan. Vegan it is. But other than that, oh yeah, them things is they nice. I don't know. I'm gonna try one and one. And I'm saying that, y'all is becoming a distraction because I was supposed to have my other bread in this stuff soaking while this was cooking, and I didn't even do it. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all supposed to be helping me. I'm over here chit chatting with y'all, and so it's gonna be a real big difference between these two pancakes. You got one that done soaked, the non-egg one soaked. The one with egg, it didn't soak. It went in the mix to the grill. No soaking. So we got us something to compare. So I'm gonna put some butter on the ones that soaked but didn't have egg in the mixture, and I'm gonna show y'all that one. What is the little thing at? Oh, I don't know what I did with it. I don't see it. Oh, it's right here in my face. Oh my lamb. Y'all, I need more. I think I'm gonna go when I'm done with this. It's back to bed. Not as sharp right at this particular moment. At this particular moment. How's our syrup back here doing? Don't look like it's moving fast enough. Woo. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all. These are the French toast. Can y'all see them? Without the egg, but everything else. So, but they soaked. They didn't just. I didn't like I did that one. I just zipped it real quick and dropped it in there. So let's see if it's gonna make a difference. But they look good, don't they? We got our bacon in there done. Yeah. So other than that, y'all, I just been chilling, taking it easy, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the time roll away. Yeah, that's it though. I just been trying to, burn some calories and eat right. Try not to look at the news because y'all see what the news did to me. It literally borderline traumatized me. That was so crazy. That's why I don't watch the news because I ain't got time to get sucked into that foolishness. Trump ain't gonna worry me. That is precisely why I do not look at the news. Now see, they look good, but they don't look as good as them. All right, we have our stuff back here boiling. What happened to that spoon? And let's get that going. Yeah. So I just added a little cornstarch to the syrup because it has begun to do a little boil. Yeah. So that's moving right on along. The bacon is done, so we're just waiting on that. And we'll be ready to eat. So let me tell y'all this one thing that I do be doing. Because I do that a lot and I could talk about that for days. I don't know if y'all watch it's this show called Succession and it's on HBO. And if you start now, you can watch the whole thing from start to finish because all the seasons are out. They ain't making no more, and so you can really watch it. I love Succession. Man, when it ended, it literally took me like a week to accept that they weren't making no more. I had got so wrapped up into them characters and like to the point I forgot they was characters. Like I had wanted to go to the people's house and be like, Kendall, when you what? Like I was so involved with that show. Like, oh, I don't know. I got some favorite shows, but Succession, I really, really watched that. And so basically, let me tell y'all what Succession is about. Succession is um similar to I think probably what Trump be going through with his children. Is this man? I mean, I say dad because he's a dad first. I'm just kidding, but no, for real. But this man, he had like a bunch of $1 billion like top ranking businesses that he owned, you know, somehow, some way. Even all the way down to like a news business, like like he owned the media or whatever, like in a way, however you say that. And he just like was stupid, crazy rich at the end of the day. But like I said, he was running his business, and he had minds. He had this, and he was the CEO, so he was still running them. And he was like an old man. He was like 80 something years old, and he had been running them since he opened them. But he was old now, so he was trying to see who he was gonna get, who he was gonna get to succeed him, be his successor, hence the succession. But it's not as simple as you would think. You would be like, okay, so all right, I picked you to do it. No, it's a lot of backbiting stuff that goes on, like for this person to look like they're gonna get picked for the job, if you will. Like this ain't no simple job, like, oh, you're gonna be the district manager. Like, no, it's big stuff. And people was pretty much willing to do anything to be labeled that CEO. And that's basically what the whole show is about, showing you that. Basically showing you that. And I hope it ain't too loud, y'all. But I know how my little thing, it go off at the whiff of a piece of smoke. So I don't know. But yeah, people do anything to be that, and it made it even worse. Like, he had whispered that his son was going to be the CEO, one of his sons, and he changed his mind before like the ink dried, and then that was like a whole thing. And then his children, was fighting each other for it. But it was basically like an inside look of what people be doing that got money to blow. Like, it shows you, like, well, I mean, I guess that's what they be doing. I don't know, but it looks pretty accurate to me. The the conversations that they have, the deals that they wield. It's very, very interesting. And one of the things that they got into was president picking. So I guess they pick presidents. I guess that's what happened with Elon. He picked Trump. Like, we think we pick him, No, it's this little small little group of people, according to Succession, meet up in some little place, and they all chit chat, and then all the little supposed candidates float around, and butt kiss, and yes, yes, I'll do that. You could make me, da, 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 um, and they pick presidents. I mean, that's what they called it, pick presidents, and then they'll narrow it down to this one or that one, and then they further narrow it down. And then there's just a lot of stuff that goes on even to doing that. And um, the guy they picked to be president in Succession, I think his name was Mankin, something. They were saying he was a hot mess. Like I remember the one lady, like she really hated him, and she was like, "No, I am actually freaking afraid of him. Do you know what he'll do to the American government if he becomes president? He's crazy. He's a maniac, and all of this stuff." Well, they picked him, and I'm here to tell you, he looked a lot like Vance, the VP, the real VP, and he almost act like him. Okay, y'all, our French toast is done. Now I gotta do the eggs, but I done been talking to y'all, and I am just all off cue here. All right. So our syrup done. We just gotta let it cool down. Yeah. So y'all need to watch Succession. It's real good, and to me, it makes a lot of stuff that be going on. It make sense. Go figure. Give me uno momento. Uno momento. Yeah. So I suggest if you're bored today and you got HBO, to go and download HBO and watch Succession. It's real good. I be sometimes tossing it around in my mind if I want to watch it again, but I'm not like a re-watcher. I mean, if I watch it once, I ain't watching it again. But this is another one that's real good that I do be thinking about doing that, but I don't. Like, I probably watch it again in like 10 years, when I kind of forgot, it's Ozark. Ozark, come on, it's on a Netflix show. Ozark, so good. Ozark is the best thing Netflix ever did. And if you got a show that's on Netflix that came out by Netflix that you feel can compete with Ozark or is better than Ozark, let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, Ozark is the number one best thing Netflix ever made. Netflix movies, they are for the kind of money Netflix make. They stuff could be way better. But the Ozark, child, I'm here to tell y'all, honey, the Ozark, that's my show. It's similar, kind of, sort of, to if you ever saw Breaking Bad. It's kind of good. It's similar to that. I guess that's their version of it. It's like that, but not really, but kind of, sort of, it is. But Ozark, man, please. Ozark's so good. I use olive oil. I like olive oil better. Ozark is so good. I'm here to tell you. Oh, yeah. So just in case you have never seen it, let me give you a, how can I summarize Ozark? Ozark, it basically took a regular old guy. When I say regular old guy, I mean he just was a regular old guy. Like, I don't know no other way to even describe him. You know, he was living comfortably, safe, you know, make safe decisions. He just lived a safe life, you know. He did everything, paid his bills on time, every time, and he had been doing that for the past 40 years. You know, he closed his business at 5:02 promptly, opened it at 8 a.m. promptly, you know, went to school, got a degree, got married, had the children, and, you know, college fund, you know, drove a van, you know, like just safe, you know? And one day, he was put into a predicament that was totally out of his element, you know, with all that, those safe decisions he had made totally didn't prepare him for the decision he had to make when that scenario came upon him. And that's what Ozark's about. Showing you how or what people will do for the things for those that they love. How far they're willing to go to protect what matters most to them. That's what the Ozark is about. And if I may add, you'll be very surprised to find out the lengths people are willing to go to protect what matters most to them. And like I said, this guy who had made all these safe bets, never did nothing crazy, never did anything, outside the safe, you know, because you know nothing. You're not going to do anything unpredictable because you don't want to be caught up in unpredictability. Hence, why all his moves was predictable. Because predictable is good. So when he found himself facing what he was facing, seeing what he saw, he was like, what? Like totally just mind blown, like world turned upside down. So to see him start from this safe little dove, male dove of a nest, to see where he ended seasons later, it's shocking. And you should watch it. I highly recommend you watch it. And I heard Netflix. Y'all know I like to put hot sauce in my eggs when I cook them. But I heard Netflix done started this whole ad thing. You remember back in the days, you pay your little whatever and everything is, you know, ads. Not ads is in everything. So I don't know where the ads it can pop up. I suggest you pay the no ad experience. You don't want to be interrupted while watching this. It's really good. So until y'all hang out with me next time. Go and do that. Okay. Go want to do that. Because them some good shows. I only watch good stuff. Like, I ain't gonna never give you no movie show. All right. Our syrup is done. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Our syrup is done just in time. Just in the nick of time for us to eat. We're gonna go ahead on and take them eggs off. You know, I like my eggs fried hard. Sometimes I like them sunny side up when I'm in the mood, but I'm not in the mood today. So we're gonna try like a I got a tickle. We're gonna try like I was telling y'all, we're gonna try. I'm gonna eat the French toast that didn't get the egg mixture because I already know this is what I'm drinking today. The bomb. And what's even greater about this is so good. And it's 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 everything. Oh, the pepper from that egg is hitting me. But ooh, let me get them things off of that junk. Rare meat. All right. That stuff stressed me out. It had me choking me. So, what's crazy? Oh my God, that pepper is really tapping. Why? Whatever. I guess because I cooked the hot sauce. That damn umbilical, whatever, ain't that got me going through it. But telling y'all right now about the Ozark, it actually made me want to go watch it because they started the Ozark a hot minute ago. Like it might have been 10 years since that first episode because when it first started, his kids, the guy I was just telling y'all about, he had 2 kids and they started off like jits, like little kids. And when it was all said and done, them children was grown, like legit grown. Like the little boy had little peach fuzz, the little girl was like a full woman almost practically. So, and they waited like a few years between each season drop. So now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a while. I probably could. It might do meet my requirements for rewatch or rerun. The first episode, at least. I know the second one. I mean, the last one. That ain't been no 10 years, but the first one definitely. But it's that time, y'all. It is that time. Where we eat. Who's that? I'll let y'all go on and live y'all best life for the day. All right, y'all gonna put some syrup on these pancakes. French toast. That should show y'all how much I eat pancakes. I don't even mean I ain't eating them, I be still thinking about it. Love pancakes. Yep, we got our little fresh syrup that I made all myself. I didn't even taste it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, y'all, let's see. I always keep y'all here for the first couple bites, and then it's time to go. See, that's what I mean. It be time to go. We can't be, I can't be distracted. All right, so like I said, this is definitely a taste test for me because I made French toast for the first time without egg. Well, two of them anyways, not the other two. So we got the other two being saved for later. Probably for breakfast tomorrow. And you got to do all this, those with your egg mixture. But let's see. Shit, they almost. I might not use egg no more. Yeah. They're not, I don't see the, I mean, I could taste the difference, but I don't see why I be putting egg in them. Actually, I only put egg in them because that's the thing to do. I guess they a little more fragile without the egg. Maybe that's what it is, but So the verdict is make French toast with or without the egg in the mixture. It's up to you, because I might conveniently forget again because I don't know. I'm really digging this without it. Disclaimer though, I didn't use milk. I used cream, which is a little extra. So before you go out there and just use regular milk and cinnamon, and then no milk, egg, your results may vary. I didn't use milk. I used cream and cinnamon sugar. You know, so. But anyway, it's good. Cheat meal confirmed. It was a pleasure chit-chatting with y'all. I'm finna eat my food in peace. Y'all know that's how I like to do. Got time to be, got time about that. I'm finna smack, do the whole 9. In the comforts of my own space. But go check out those 2 shows I told y'all about. And y'all chit-chat with me, and I'll think about telling y'all my good news. I'll think about it. But in the meantime, and in between time, keep it locked with your girl, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. I'm like, what the heck? All right, y'all. Listen.